Already faced one elite quarterback this year in Aaron Murray. What challenges does Jameis Winston present for you?
Well, just watching film on him just a few minutes ago, we seen that he's a pretty good quarterback. He gets the ball to his receivers. He's hard to bring down. Gonna have to, if you're gonna bring him down, you have to bring him down. He's a real good football player. It's gonna be a challenge, but I think it's something that we can handle.
We hear a lot, I guess, generally out of this program. It's just another game. We got to take care of Clemson. Is it just another game? Can you possibly treat it like that?
Yeah. I mean, because we have this thing that we say we play nameless, faceless opponents. We prepare for everybody the same. Every week, every day. We don't try to give nobody more than what we already doing, or anybody less than what we could give any other team.
So when you're in the field Saturday night, you see a Florida State helmet across the line of scrimmage from you, they're number 5 in the country. You feel the same way as you do when you see a SC State helmet across the line of scrimmage. It's the same feeling.
I mean, of course you're gonna have more emotions to it, just because it's Florida State. That's a big rival in the ACC. So of course you're gonna have more emotions for it. But as for us preparing for them and things of that nature, then we won't do more or less.
Are players offended when they see that the opposing team is favored coming in? I mean, it's your house, it's Death Valley. The players, is there some offense to that?
I feel like we are a team that we like to make people, prove people wrong. So, I mean, if people think that, or say that we're gonna lose to Florida State, that's just put fire on top of the fire. So, I'm kind of ready for it.
Were you surprised that the game Saturday was as close as it was?
I mean, yeah, at first I was, but after watching film, Boston College played hard on both sides of the ball. So I just feel like I'm glad that we just came out on top, and we just finally came on in the second half.
Is there Florida State being favored? Go back to that a little bit. Considering also in the fact that they got all those new players on defense, they got a freshman quarterback. You guys are the more experienced team and the more home team. Looks like that's a little kind of disrespect for Clemson. I know you got to go out there and play the game, but don't you think so?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I always feel like whenever somebody feels like they have to favor the other team instead of your team, when they know you're the better team on paper or whatnot, I feel like it's somewhat of disrespect, but that's the glory of going out and proving people wrong.
Even in trying to treat each opponent the same, is there at least some acknowledgement amongst you guys that, I mean, the season is essentially on the line on Saturday for the most part?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because they are number 5. They also are national championship contenders too. So I mean, we just have to play the game.
How big of a deal is it for on Saturdays when the stadium is like it was for Georgia, that kind of atmosphere, and then obviously it looked like the crowd picks you guys up in that second half, especially that fourth quarter. How big of a deal does that make for you guys?
The crowd is our 12th man. I feel like when we played Georgia, that just sucked the life out of when we played them. I really like our fans. They really give us that edge, to get over the top on the other team.
Did they make a difference Saturday?
Yeah, it really did. Especially on defense, with them, being loud. The offense really couldn't hear what the quarterback was trying to check to. They couldn't hear the snap count. We got like 2 delayed games in one series. The crowd plays a big factor.
You watched the film. You said you watched film earlier of Florida State. You played Georgia already. You watched film of them and preparing for them. Where does this team's personnel offensively match up? I mean, how are they better than Georgia's?
I would say they probably have an upper hand because their O-line is very athletic. I feel like that's probably going to be one of our challenges for the D-line this week, is that we're playing against an athletic O-line and not just your regular O-line.
How nice is it to be on fall break this week? I mean, it seems like it just felt perfectly for you guys.
Yeah, that was sweet. Don't have to worry about school, just football focus.
going back to this defense last year against Florida State, then compare them to the way this team played Saturday in Death Valley. It's looks like there's just a difference confidence-wise between that team and this one.
It really is. During the whole summer, like the D-line, we stayed together. We worked out together. We grind together. We just made a relationship with each other that we play for each other, basically. And you know, last year was like our first year really playing. So like playing together. So this year is like our confidence has boosted way more. So I feel like our confidence has went up since last year.
So going back to last year, was it almost a point, being honest, that, oh my God, I hope we make a stop here? And then now is it, we're going to make this stop?
Yeah, I really think that's what it is. I really think last year we really wasn't sure of ourselves last year as opposed to this year. And I feel like our defense, now when we need to make that stop, we're going to make it.